I was like, when I read the story of Jonas, that hit me hard because I can not compare myself, but his story was like mine because, I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. I fell away a few times, but I never lost sight of the community and the information that I did gain, so it always came back to, look, this is what you're supposed to be doing. I have to go back there, and do what I was supposed to do, as far as Nuwapo is concerned. And finally, after, bumping my head a few times, I did go back, and pick up my cross, as he calls it, and carry my cross and do what I was supposed to do. Although I wasn't in the community, I was still a part of the community, and so I'm just giving a little, and this was all up in New York. And when he was calling that the exodus for everybody to come down, that was in '97.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, when me and my mate came down, she passed away in '08, and ran into a little controversy there, because people there, we ran into the same situation. There was conflict at that time when we came down to Tamaray, and we had conflict there. I don't know why that started, but we were innocent, and that was during the time when my mate and myself, we got our names, and the master teacher gave us our names at that time, and I've been a part of that ever since. I wasn't in the community, but I was always there. I always went to the land, help, because he said that they needed help. Or, like if you had, because everybody was working. Not everybody, but some people were working, and I was one of them. When our free time, I used to go there and help out. The construction, the roads, that kind of stuff to make the place look decent. And after he got kidnapped by those devils, that was devastating. I mean, I felt like I lost. I mean, felt like the world was lost to me. I felt like I lost everything, because that hit me. Excuse me?
What happened with that? So someone got kidnapped?
Yeah, the master teacher. They kidnapped the master teacher.
When was this?
Yeah. He's still kidnapped. He locked up, right?
Oh, you mean as in like, okay, I thought you said in New York something had happened in regards to in New York. Okay.
No, they kidnapped me because they chucked up the charges. I mean, they have no basis for anything, and it was devastating to me. And then after not too long after that, I started noticing everybody started going back to New York. He said to come out of the big cities and move down and come down here. And I started noticing everybody started leaving here and going back to the big cities and wherever they came from. They started going back. Now there's hardly anybody here. I don't know, and I've been like, it's been like I've been in the desert ever since. I don't have many people down here I can talk with, build with, I mean, with Nuwapu. Okay, there's hardly anybody here. We got brothers here he was what do you call him? One of the triad. That's what he said. He said he was a triad. But anyway, he had the nerve to say the master teacher got what he deserved, because he believed the crap that the trumped up charges that they had on him. And I was just running stuff like this all the time. If I could have punched them all in their mouth and leave them right there. You know what I'm saying? But you can't do that these days, so you go to jail for that. So you have to cut these people off, man, because they're not, they say one thing and do something else, and that's not what we're about. I try to, stay as close to the doctrine and the information, as I can. You know what I mean? Although I'm by myself, and that's the way I've been doing, ever since. And I'm here. I'm glad I'm here.
So you're no longer alone, and welcome home. So OSOICE is a family, and we're about, upheating and having the highest standard for, what our elders have taught us and brought forth to us. Because we all know that Malachi York was the best to ever do it.
That's
Many
right.
people think that, ATUN-RE and Baba are supposed to be doing the same jobs, but it's really, they're in two different eras and two different time frames. So it's really a different time, because at the time of Baba Yanun, books were more popular. You didn't have the internet. It was everybody, TV, it wasn't as many TV channels. So people had more time of reading, more time of bringing up their awareness, more time of doing research on their own. That was the era of that day and age. But we're here today in 2020. It's a completely different ball game. People right now have no attention span. The internet has all the answers. We got a lot of people running around here thinking they know everything, and thinking that they're new leaders or this and that, and don't know how to find their way down the street. So OSOICE, I was out there lost in the wilderness too, in the desert, like many of us were lost. But ATUN-RE, his tones, his frequency, and his vision, and what he felt like he was speaking to my soul, guided me back to where we need to be. And I'm thankful for that to here today. So what we're here doing now is continue to spread his message and the truth through workshops. That's why next time we got really you elder get you set up with the Zoom app, because we got visuals going on right now through the app. Because I'm kind of talking to you, but I'm showing you some visuals as well. The kind of people can know, because it's kind of like a classroom setting, but it's through your phone. Because everything now is through the mobile phone. And one good thing we're speaking about that is that with, one of the products within OSOICE that we have is called the Who mobile app, or the Who business mobile app, as in HU business mobile app, and it's for startup businesses to get going. They can sell their products, they can have their services, they can have customers, comments, but it's primarily for businesses getting off the ground, and it's their own mobile app. Are you there, Elder? Can you hear me?
Yes, I'm here. Yes, I hear you.
So, so members of OSOICE and also, people within the community will be able to have their own mobile app, because then in those days it was tabliki. You went person to person, and you pour your energy into them, raising their vibration that way. Now in this day and age, we have a way you can do it through mobile apps. You can do it through Zoom. You see, so OSOICE, we have the Who business mobile app, where we can sell the books written by ATUN-RE and other OSOICE members. We can sell the products that's, such as different, health items, books, clothing, shirts, all kind of different products through the mobile app. So that's what we're here to talk about now, and I can go through some of the, go through some of the. Yep.
So this is basically an extension of what the Master Teacher taught. It's just that on a different, or on a different format or something, or it's the same.
Oh,
it's can I add? It's like you're a walk-in bookstore. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's basically what it is, because when.
Hold on, brother. State your name first and where you from.
This is Mansa, brother Eldridge. I'm from Memphis, and I did send you the Zoom app. So when you get off the call, we get you set up with the Zoom, and if you need help, I'll walk you through it. But to add to what TaNK was saying, this day and age, with the Who app, it's like you are a walk-in bookstore. Everything that HTMs would have back in the day, with the books, the oils, the incense, shirts, merchandise, we will be, selling that through your mobile app as your own individual business or entity, through the Who app. So that's basically, the schools that we're moving into nowadays. It's a fresh breath of air to hear you speak so eloquently about, the days of, the Ansar Allah communities. I really feel like you being a part of OSOICE and being on board will definitely give, and you have, and will be giving more insight to and guidance on, reestablishing Ansar Allah community and getting back to, as Baba says, and ATUN-RE The Real Messiah says, that old time religion. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, and just like you, I feel, it was like you were speaking my words, you know what I'm saying? I was just kind of you're speaking my truth, like I said, I was out in the wilderness and it felt like my world just sunk when Baba got kidnapped, and I just, for so long it just felt like, I'm just out here by myself, and just to be able to bounce ideas and, being with brothers that really get back into the prayers and, and the true way of life, you know what I'm saying? That's what I so need and want, because, you walk that straight path and then you fall off, you know what I'm saying? And it seems like I'm just getting back on, It's you're a fresher breath of air, and I know, I enjoy talking to you, and I enjoy listening,
All of you are breath of fresh air for me.
Thank you.
Yeah. I appreciate all of you, holding on like this, and I really appreciate ATUN-RE, because, without him, where would we be? You know what I mean? We'd still be in the desert, right? And that